Welcome to Goat Talk Live.
I don't know. I get a little tired of hearing it, right?
The 99 is terrible. Here, I'm lacking for some reason. It's real white and flabby.
WTF. What are we doing?
Eddie, I tell everybody to listen that we're a really big deal.
Continues to grow and grow and grow.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Goat Talk Live here, presented by SAVE22. Glad to have everybody here tonight. And, yeah, excited for this one. I'm ready to get this one going. Pat, how are we doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm going to try to match your excitement. I mean, I love it when somebody...
outfits. We matched outfits.
We do. Look, I mean, I just got to work on the beard, but we've talked about that many a times. It's probably never going to happen. But you know, we'll work towards it. But no, it's always fun when we get together. We get to talk to everybody, or you know, the tens and tens of people that show up to watch the show. You know, we have a good time with it. We got a lot of really cool stuff to talk about in the nonprofit world. A lot of really cool stuff happening in the league. And then you had an epiphany today. We've got a whole segment that's going to happen today.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a minute. Can't wait to look at some of these sim rigs that these guys have. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Just see what, I mean, we see y'all on track and we see how bad you race there. And sometimes it's pretty telling when we look at your sim rig and we see, okay, well, now I get it. It all makes sense. Everything that you do on track makes perfect sense.
Yep.
So I'm sure we'll see some of that here tonight. Of course, we can't go any further without thanking our presenting sponsor, that's SAVE22. And, man, I tell you what, just so awesome to have them on board all season, being a part of Goat Locker, and looking forward to returning the favor by doing stuff for them, which is very easy for us to do right now, which is just go to save22.vet or go to @save22vet on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment on their videos, give them a thumbs up. You know, all that stuff matters. It helps. So, anytime, you know, if you just think you're sitting there and you see it SAVE22 somewhere and you went to the YouTube, find their latest video, maybe find their latest Tuesday talk and go on there and type, man, we sure do appreciate what you guys do, or, hey, love the show today. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Let them know that Goat Locker is thinking about them and supporting them. Definitely would be awesome. So go check those guys out. Tell your friends and family. If you're sitting there, you're talking about, you know, your favorite, you know, what their favorite Disney movie is when it's your turn, because you probably don't have one. You jump in and say, what about SAVE22? Have y'all heard of SAVE22? Maybe a good way to kind of introduce them to it. So also got to thank our sponsor over at ATYL Media, which we're on right now. We're on the YouTube. We got Facebook. We got Twitch going too, but the ATYL Media is the home for Goat Talk, which we're super, super happy to be a part of. And because of that, we're going to thank their sponsor, which is happyhourracing.com. If you go to happyhourracing.com/ATYL, if you want to buy something NASCAR related, you want to maybe throw some gear, you got Christmas coming up. It's going to be here before you know it. It's July, but hey, look, you could maybe go ahead and get something for somebody now. You know, maybe a great time to do that. You can scan the QR code. You can go to that address, whatever. Had somebody looking for some PCs today. Said, hey, look, anybody know where I can get a good PC? Because mine sucks. Well, Alexander PCs is a great place to do it. Scan that QR code and go order one. They got anything from $800 all the way up to $1,000 billion if you want to spend it. And so they can cover all the bases. They can they do a little stream where they show the build. They'll actually show your build as they're building it. Pretty freaking cool. So support Alexander PCs, a veteran owned, which we love, obviously. And so go check them out if you're looking for a PC. Not the best time right now, but to build them yourself, I mean. So great time maybe to go let somebody else build them that gets a little bit better deals on these different parts and stuff we got going on. So Alexander PCs, go check them out. And one we haven't talked about enough, but I want to cover tonight, and that's Glove Station. We appreciate what they do. Go check them out. If you need some work gloves, you got some digging to do in the backyard. Hopefully your wife and kids are still alive when you're doing that digging, but you might need some gloves to do that.
What?
don't stop me.
Okay.
Go check out Glove Station. They got all kinds of gloves for any kind of working environment. Gloves that I use on a daily basis, they got on there. They got some that they design. Really cool, different setups. They're definitely worth checking out over time. If you haven't looked at it in a while, maybe go check them out. Maybe they got something new for you. But if you do any kind of job, any kind of working, man, I tell you what, they got a glove that'll make it a whole lot easier and safer, which is the number one thing over at Glove Station. All right, well, sponsors out of the way. Pat, we've had a fantastic summer series. We tried to make summer series sort of a everybody just kind of show up whenever you want to. We'll kind of do these fun races, and it's turned into a full-blown season. It feels like everybody is really into it. The summer series has been pretty crazy so far. I think it's one of the best we've ever had. What's your thoughts so far on the summer series as far as, your expectations going into a summer series and how it's sort of played out here lately?
Yeah, I don't think you could have put it any better right there. We typically try to wind some things down over the summer, allow people to have time with family and friends and all that other kind of craziness. And it seems like nowadays, the more we try to wind things down, the more everybody just comes back and says, no. Keep everything ramped up. Keep all the racing. Keep going. We want all the broadcasts. We want everything. And we're like, all right. I mean, I guess that's what we're going to do. And it's been fun I haven't participated as much. I took it as the summer series and said, okay, hey, I'm going to take a little time off. Not that I'm not hustling during the day every day, doing things for Goat Locker Racing. And we'll talk about a lot of those things here later in the show. The racing's been fun. I think it's been so fun to have some of the quote unquote off-brand stuff like the 87 series, everything that went into that, all the hype, the broadcast, the way people threw themselves into the paint schemes. We've got a segment on Goat Talk to talk about the paint schemes. I mean, how cool is that, man? And to see how much interest in the participation in IndyCar has been just overwhelming. Yep. I mean, me and you were chatting before the show, and we're sitting here talking about how fun it is and what our strategy are during the race, and how, hey, man, we just didn't give this car a good enough shot, before because man, they're fun. Yeah. And then yesterday's race, there was a guy that was like, I don't give a crap about Pocono. Pocono sucks. Screw that track. He's a Discord type and stuff. Like, I don't care. It's Pocono. And that guy wins. And had a really good time from what I understood.
It was a good time. Yeah, I think, we've been doing NASCAR oval stuff for so long, and I think it's great, honestly. I mean, I love NASCAR. That's my number one. It always will be. I don't think that'll ever change. No matter what, I don't think anything's going to pull me away from NASCAR. I'm just too ingrained in it. But I will say that, when you're racing it season after season after season after season, ARCA, trucks, Next Gen, Xfinity, blah, 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 all these oval stuff, to be able to have a little change up over time. Of course, I've been iRacing for a long time, so it's I've been doing it for long enough that when something new comes out or something that's sort of challenging, because we got a lot of guys that are in here, which is always fun, and I forget about what it means to be new on iRacing and
right.
new to motorsports in general. We talked about Unger not knowing tracks or flags and stuff, but it's hard for me to I can't unlearn what Dover races like in a stock car. I can't. So when I go to Dover, I already know how to race Dover. So I'm already at an advantage, to someone who's brand new that's maybe has never seen it before. And over time that just, you kind of get tired of it. You kind of like, man, I've been doing this for so long. It's the same thing every time. And honestly, the GT3s in IndyCar have been a huge breath of fresh air for me to kind of keep me interested in it. The Indy series has been just a blast. To me, it's got maybe the best broadcast, and I'm not glazing. I really do mean that. The whole setup, Lucas has been doing a great job on production, doing all these fun little segments and stuff they do. Daniel has been an amazing announcer. He's really kind of caught on immediately, and he's sending me messages like, send me tips. And I'm like, dude, I think you're better than me. Like I think I think I'll just get some tips from you. And of course you got Jake Reeves on there, and
Yeah.
they don't know a damn thing about IndyCar, and it
Mm-mm.
don't matter.
No.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They're like, I don't know what that, and so, but they're learning. I do know at each and every race they seem to get a little bit more and more
Yeah.
knowledgeable about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the racing has been fantastic. It's fun to learn something new. Yeah, it's just been great. So I'm excited to see where the summer series is kind of springboarded some of these other series into more of the mainstay of what Goat Locker does.
Yeah, I mean, we're always evolving. I've said it 100 times. Jamie said it 100 times. Go Locker Racing doesn't belong to me and Jamie. It belongs to every member that's there. And so we listen, or at least we try to. I mean, I'm sure there will be plenty of people like, you guys don't listen to nothing. And we're like, yeah, because you're dumb. Shut up. But we try to listen. And we try to keep adding things, and we try to get something that everybody can participate in and get excited about. We tried things in the past before that didn't do so well. We tried GT3s before. It failed miserably. We tried IndyCar before. It failed miserably.
Yeah.
But it was just the right time to bring it back with the right people. And Tim Jones, while he's not an amazing human being, he's done an amazing job with the GT3 series and just getting people involved. And the way he selects the tracks, and he's really into IMSA. So it took somebody that was really into IMSA to catapult that forward. Yeah. And it's never probably going to leave Goat Locker Racing. It's just become a mainstay. And so, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then I still, maybe you can change my mind or whatever. It blows my mind how popular our ARCA series got. Mm-hmm. It probably has to do with the pro and the AMs and teams. But it just it's been the most popular thing over the summer as well.
Yep.
And so that ARCA series continues just to do awesome. And no matter how much people want to bitch after the race and everything like that, dude, still 30 something guys show up every week to bitch about it, an hour later.
Yeah.
So just really in the truck series on Sunday, those guys have been having a whole lot of fun, or at least one guy has,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I'm just, for sometimes I'm just a passenger and I get to watch and I get to see where things are going. And, for some of these things, it's been fun to watch it grow. It's been fun to see it take off. It's been fun to see the people that are excited about it and involved with it. And I don't know, fills my heart, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely organic here the last year or so. It's definitely felt like the league kind of shifts and moves in its own way. And, I think it's good that you guys are listening and sort of playing into the strengths of what people like. We've got a lot of new guys, some guys that are winning, or receiving the sim rigs, and they're, a lot of times we've said this before, the GT3s, they sort of, and ARCA is sort of that, hey, start here type deal. Mm-hmm. It's the D class on iRacing and the official. So I think it's just a great place. And the idea is that when you go to ARCA, even though we have to remind people sometimes, when you go to ARCA, you're racing with people that are brand new to this, and I think anytime somebody can feel comfortable in those scenarios, I definitely think it makes you want to show up. And those cars, I mean, the changes to the ARCA car definitely has reinvigorated that particular series. Just for that reason alone, I think the cars are easier to drive in a good way. I think we were, a lot of us complained about it quite a bit. Maybe one complained about it a lot. And that's
probably the same guy that doesn't like Pocono.
No, I wasn't talking about me. I was the second most that complained about it.
Oh, second most. Sorry.
But it's not about me. I may not like something, but it doesn't mean that it's not something that is a huge, huge deal to a lot of people. And there's no doubt the ARCA series brings the heat.
It does, man. Awesome. And I can't wait for the fall, man. Yeah. I can't wait to see, when we do the Pro-Am splits again. Yep. And, we've got some things that we're still kind of ironing out for the fall season. We're bringing the team championship back. The Pro and the AM drivers are going to be matched up together. What we've discussed is almost like a draft. You're not going to be able to pick your teammate. It's going to be a draft type thing, and guys are going to declare that they're going to run full time in the series, and they're going to run for a championship, and then those people will get thrown into the draft, and they're going to get matched up for a team.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a really cool way for people to interact with each other too.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, dude, that ARCA series is crazy.
It's
you
just
know,
it's got a lot of fun knobs. It's got a lot of
yeah.
fun knobs you can turn, and people. I mean, people love the amateur pro
So does my
split.
wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a joke there? Is it?
Did,
Oh, I got you. I got you.
did it land finally?
Yeah,
Not good.
the elevator made it up to the top. It just took a
Okay.
little bit of
Okay.
time. But yeah, so I like all the knobs that people are turning, giving those little in season, little team
Mhm.
up things for newer drivers to be paired with maybe a pro. I think that's such a cool idea that is so helpful. People are nervous to ask for help sometimes, or they don't want to, and so I think pairing up somebody gives them, yeah, okay, maybe I'm not doing good in the amateur or the pro division, but for the pro-am together, you're kind of helping me up. I finished 10th today. You finished first. Well, we're still leading the team championship. So I think that's awesome. I can't wait. The Allen experience. That's funny. Says, how do I sign up for the ARCA series? Look at that. They're just unbelievable. We're just talking about it for 2 minutes, and someone's like, how do I sign up for it? Well, you go to the Discord.
That's true.
If you don't have it, and there's no sign-ups just yet. We're still in the summer series,
Mm-hmm.
but you can run the summer series.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. 2 more
absolutely.
races left, so I'm going to put the I'm going to put the invite in the chat right there, so you can go there if you're not already a part of Discord. And then got somebody in Twitch trying to sign up for SRX tonight. Well, here's the Discord link. Jump in there. Somebody will hopefully help you out. But yeah, so we're doing summer series, so you can race all of the different series. We got just 2 more weeks, and we'll take a little 3-week break, and then we'll be back for the fall series where you'll have to sign up, get your number for each individual series. But yeah, golly, it feels like it came up on us quick. That's rough. I don't know. I'm not ready for it.
I'm not ready for it, man. And and we're already,
Jesus.
2.5 weeks left in the summer series, and we already had to start having meetings about the fall series, and we're going to get more people involved with it. But there's just so much that happens nowadays here with Goat Locker Racing. We've got to plan, a month to 6 weeks out, and because it's not only putting together all of those different schedules, because we're going to be racing 7 nights a week. It's talking to the broadcast team as well and making sure we're good to go, and those types of things, and sponsor stuff, and so there's a lot of things that go into it. But at the end of it, it's worth all of it. It's worth all the stress. It's worth all the, putting things together. Poor Jake Ellingson's going to sit in his front of his computer for probably 37 straight hours and be building schedules in, iRacing. Luckily, he'll just keep chugging Red Bull and keep, clacking away.
Yep.
So I can't wait, man. I mean, and I think we've got some cool things to talk about. And we can talk about those later in the show too, with the fall series. We got some cool things we're going to do with it this year coming up.
Yeah, so be excited if you, I don't know if I can leak anything, but if you like IndyCar, be excited. It's going to be a good season for IndyCar maybe in the fall. So we'll leave you with that. But let's, before we get to talking about the league too much, we got to talk about the nonprofit. That's the whole point of this podcast, is so we're not at everyone every week talking about all the things going on in the nonprofit. We get in here to talk about it, chat about it, and let's jump right into it, Pat. We've kind of covered a lot of the stuff every week, but we'll kind of reiterate. Kind of a bummer that the Lincoln Tech Car Show got pushed back.
Yeah, that is a bummer. We look forward to it, and we had it set up. Weather says no, not going to happen, so we push it out 2 weeks, and we're getting fired up and amped up again. The weather's not looking that great, and then that Monday, I think I was texting with Lincoln Tech, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, we're just going to do it. I'm like, I'm all about it. Let's just do it. Let's just roll the dice, see what happens. And then that Friday, had to pull the plug, thunder showers coming in and all other kind of crazy stuff. So really the decision was made to push it all the way into the fall. So on Friday, October the 3rd.
That's my birthday. How about that?
It'll be a lot cooler outside too, so nobody's going to have to, hopefully deal with a whole bunch of heat and all that other kind of crazy stuff. But it just gives us the opportunity to get out there and market it again, try to get some more people excited about it, to try to push it out 2 more weeks again just didn't seem like the right answer. And it didn't seem like the right answer for Lincoln Tech, because they always try to schedule it when they have like an open house at the campus, or when new students are coming in, so they can get involved with it and see what the campus is like and what the campus does. So they originally wanted to schedule it for like September the 4th, and I'm like, I've got a thing up in Chicago, and that's not going to work out. And so that's why it got pushed all the way into October. But I'm still excited, man. That's going to give me a little bit more of an opportunity to get the Goat Locker Racing late model stock car, get a couple more tweaks done to it, get a couple more graphics put on it, so she'll look real pretty for the car show. And we'll get a few more things together, and hopefully we can still get a bunch of people out there. It's a Friday, but again, if I know Jake Ellingson and the Ellingson family, nothing's going to stop them from coming to a Goat Locker Racing event. So I'm excited, man. And it's just a bummer it didn't happen over the past month here.
Yeah. Well, we got a few things coming up. You kind of talked about the Sim Expo from September 5th to 7th in Chicago with Alexander PCs, which we've talked about before. But let's start up with this first one. You're setting up at Peerless Pumps next Wednesday with Brayton Laster.
Yeah,
that is a fun word. That's a fun sentence to say.
You got to kind of slow yourself down a little bit. Yeah, so Peerless Pumps is they've been involved in racing quite a bit. They're here in Indianapolis. You can Google them, you can do all that stuff and figure out what they do. But they've been a mainstay here in Indiana for I don't know how many years, decades and things along those lines. And they'd been involved in racing. A lot of the short tracks around here, a lot of the short track racers around here, they do a lot of sponsorships with them and all that stuff. And so it was pretty big news for Brayton Laster to get sponsored by them. So, NASCAR will be at IRP in the Brickyard here in a couple of weeks. Brayton will be running at IRP. He'll be running, the Peerless Pumps car, which is cool as hell to me. And so Brayton
is he from Indiana?
Yeah, he's like 20 minutes down the road from me.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah. I've visited the race shop many a times.
Yeah, that's cool.
His family is amazing. And you talk about a grassroots family that is just doing everything they can to put a car on the track each and every week. So the family owns a junkyard here in Indianapolis, and so that's how they kind of fund a lot of different things. And got to know that his dad's amazing too. If you ever get a chance to hit it, his dad posts a lot of social media too, man. His dad's phenomenal. I've sat in his office at the junkyard and talked to his dad for like a couple hours at a time. He's just fun to talk to.
Yeah.
But no, Brayton get a hold of me. I don't know. I have so many things going on. Probably a month or two ago, and he talked about this thing with Peerless Pumps, and he talked about, hey, could I bring the sim out? So that way the people there at Peerless Pumps could, drive an ARCA car at, IRP. And 2 months ago, I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then last week he gets a hold of me. He's like, hey man, it's gonna be. I was like, oh crap, yeah. Let's do it. So we'll be at Peerless Pumps. It's for the employees. Brayton Laster's going to be there. He's bringing the car. They're actually going to make a die cast of that car.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Hey. So, and Goat Locker Racing will be on that car at IRP as well.
Nice.
So this will be the second time that we're going to be on one of Brayton Laster's die casts as well. It'll be we've been on this car a few different times at this point in time. But yeah, we're going to head out there. I'm going to take the sim rig with us. We're going to, shake some hands with the guys over at Peerless Pumps, let them check out what it is to drive an ARCA car at IRP, and hang out with good old, the pizza man, Brayton Laster. Yeah. If there's not pizza there, Eddie, I think I'm going to probably be disappointed.
Yeah, that you'll have to get some for sure. Yeah, that's awesome, man. They're really cool. It's cool to have Goat Locker on a car, but it's also cool to see Goat Locker sponsoring sort of a grassroots type racing. Everybody loves the grassroots type of racing, but they don't really support it in a weird way. It's always, they cheer for the big teams, but they forget about the little ones and the struggles that it takes to even be competitive. So, man, that's awesome. So, y'all pay attention to that.
If you want to get, I saw somebody in chat ask about like Laster's stuff. Follow him on social media. He's been posting a lot of stuff here recently about how to get his merch, and where you can go buy some of his merch and things along those lines. And for a small team like him, that's everything. Just the same thing you talk about at the beginning of every broadcast, Eddie. Go freaking hit like. Go comment on one of the videos. Go comment on one of his posts. It helps him out tremendously. I mean, that kid is out there hustling each and every day, trying to find the money to put the car on the track each and every week.
Yeah,
But if
he's
you're
genuinely a nice kid too. Like he's, you know what I'm
he's
saying?
goofy
Like,
as shit, but
yeah,
yeah,
he's goofy, but he's genuinely a nice guy.
oh,
So it's really cool. It's
he's
worth
fun.
worth the support.
Yeah. So if follow him on social media, go look up his stuff on social media. There are links to his merch. By all means, support the man and all other kind of crazy stuff. And maybe when I'm hanging out with him next week, I'll grab some merch too, and we'll throw some stuff out here.
There
Who
you
knows,
go.
man? Who knows? But yeah, and then like you said, we got the thing with Alexander PCs. We've got to beat that one up a little bit as the time grows a little bit closer. We'll talk about it a little bit more. But we'll be, probably, well, not probably, we'll be renting a house up there because we got a lot of people that want to get involved with it.
Awesome.
So as the time grows a little bit closer, we'll let everybody know what that is like, and then
Y'all
we'll
better be careful.
What?
Better be careful if you let Pat choose the location.
I'm staying there too.
I don't know. He'll cancel at the last minute. You'll be hexed for the rest of your life. So be careful if y'all going to the Sim Expo that you maybe get a link to that Airbnb to begin with, so you can go through and look, because you might end up at a Pentagram Island or some shit. So I don't know.
Did you have a good time?
I had a blast. I had a great time. I had a great story too. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Lamenting about the goddess of the grove.
That's right, man. Things went well. And there are so many things happening right now with Goat Locker Racing. It's kind of hard to keep your pulse on it. And I know here in Goat Talk, we talk a lot about what's happening within the league and things like that. And then we shift gears, and then we data dump a bunch of stuff, and then we're going to shift gears again. But, running a nonprofit and having a nonprofit, I don't think a lot of people are really aware of how much work goes into it and what little thanks comes back on the backside of it. It is a lot of hard work, and our partners.
All right, everybody, Pat wants some thanks.
Yeah, send it.
Just unbelievable. So everybody thank Pat in chat, please. Good Lord, unbelievable.
Go in Discord and tell me how much you love me or something. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, all I do is get memes made about me all day long, and I'm probably going to get one made about me now because I'm sitting here on this rant. So thanks, Eddie.
A lot of wiener talk.
A
lot of wiener talk today. Sorry, Taylor.
Hey, did you realize, speaking of that, yesterday was National Hot Dog Day?
Oh, God.
You okay?
I didn't know where we were going with this. I thought, you got me. No, I did not know.
It's National Hot Dog Day, man.
Yeah, congratulations. National Wiener Day. Brandon Wallace would be super stoked to hear that.
We have a wonderful restaurant here in Mooresville, Indiana, called the Distinguished Ween.
Okay.
And it's amazing, dude.
Best is it a hot dog place?
Yeah, you think?
Chili dog place?
Yeah. The best chili cheese dog I've ever eaten in my life, man. And it was National Hot Dog Day yesterday. Okay. And so it was $1 off all hot dogs.
Oh, man.
Oh.
It's like free.
Oh. It was amazing.
I need a good hot dog place. I need to come up there.
Oh, the Distinguished Wing.
Sounds good. I love like conies and stuff like that. That's probably one of my favorite things.
I had the Carolinas yesterday, which is a chili dog with coleslaw and mustard on top. Oh, delicious.
Yeah. It's simple. Delicious. I like to keep stuff simple. I don't like too much stuff on my. Just give me a little bit of chili. Give me a little bit of nacho cheese. That's what I want. Nacho cheese on it. That's all I need. Oh. That's all I need.
Yeah, you got to come up to the Distinguished Ween, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Great stuff. But back to what we're talking about.
See, we got derailed by wieners.
We did.
It's unbelievable.
It happens in Discord all the time, so it might as well happen in Goat Talk, But, speaking of our partners and things along those lines, if you follow SAVE22 on social media, you probably saw today that they had a pretty rough day. I had a conversation with John today as well. So they own a building over there in Ohio that they've been trying to renovate. I think it has like a pool and things along those lines too. And somebody came and vandalized it, broke out a bunch of windows. And so it really set the whole project back. And so, I know we get a lot of love and support to them, and they're out there again, grinding away as a nonprofit as well. And those setbacks really hurt.
How can we help, Pat?
Well, I think the biggest way we can help, man, is just go over there and support them. Tell them you love them, comment on those posts, see how you can, get involved a little bit, those types of things. One of the coolest things, and you almost alluded to it earlier in the show, Eddie, is when we have people tuned in and they're like, how can I get involved? nothing makes me happier than somebody that does that. Nothing brightens my spirits more, motivates me more than somebody like, how can I help? And the same thing can happen with SAVE22. So head over to their, social media, head over to their website and just say, hey, I saw what happened. How awful. How can we help, man? How can we help? And even if there's nothing you could do, just by you sending that message is really going to brighten their day a little bit on a pretty awful day for them. So yeah, head over, show them all the love in the world, send them a message on Facebook or whatever to say, love you guys. Sucks for sure. And if it's within your heart and your budget to be able to donate, the good Eddie Smith is showing you exactly where you can go donate. You can donate as little as $10, $100, whatever it is that you want to do. $7.99, so you can go buy yourself a chili dog. Send them $10. Say, hey, go buy yourself a double cheeseburger at McDonald's. It'll brighten your spirits. Whatever the case may be. Sometimes it doesn't have to be, the $10,000 donation. Sometimes it is. It's the outpouring of love and those messages that go a very long ways. And again, I had a pretty somber conversation with John Moser today. I mean, they really got kicked in the teeth today.
Yeah,
so it is. But it's not like they're going to be down and out. We all will overcome. Things will get a little bit better. There's a lot of love and support that goes around here, yeah, please, if you could touch base with them on social media, just give them a like, give them a thumbs up, give them a, hey, we're thinking about you guys. And I think that goes a very, very long ways.
Yeah, I love it. Well, it's hard to segue out of that, but yeah, just
that's pretty easy because I got some really cool news too.
Love and support to y'all over at SAVE22. We really appreciate y'all. Well, what you got?
Yeah, so 2 days ago, Norma Unser gets a hold of me, and wife of Al Unser Jr., Indy champion, all that other kind of fun stuff. She gets a hold of me. She is the director of philanthropy. Say it, Eddie.
Sound it out. You got it.
I don't. Philanthropy?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, let's just roll with it.
Don't make me say it.
I really wanted to. For the Rehabilitation Hospitals of Indiana Foundation. In the Rehabilitation Hospitals of Indiana, they work with pro athletes, they work with race car drivers, they work with individuals that have been involved in some sort of accident or something like that needs a lot of rehabilitation. Whether it's been a car accident, whether it's been a traumatic brain injury. I mean, they work with some people that have suffered some very severe injuries. And so the foundation does a lot of different things. They do a lot of things within the community. They work with a lot of veterans as well, helping them recover from injuries, TBIs, things along those lines. And so they had this big outing to Colorado, where disabled veterans and first responders will go to Colorado for a week. They are paying for the airfare. They're paying for ground transportation, lodging, meals, everything. It is 100% free to that veteran. Wow. Yeah, they will fly them out there, everything. It's September 14th through the 20th. I put it in Warrior Base for our guys to look at. And she drops this on my lap, and I'm like, what an incredible opportunity. They were still trying to fill 4 more seats. So if you're in Warrior Base and you're one of our veterans, please, by all means, reach out to me if you're interested about this. The not so fun part is kind of short fuse. They need to know by Monday because they're trying to fill those last 4 spots. But what a cool thing for us here at Goat Locker Racing to provide to our veterans and first responders a free. They're going to go hiking, biking, whitewater rafting, rock climbing. I mean, this is a full week-long, outing.
Ceremonies or anything, is it?
I don't know. We'll have to ask because Brian Frauhager is going, which I thought was so freaking awesome. That we were able to send one of our very own. Now, what he does in the mountains of Colorado
does not represent Goat Locker fully.
With a bunch
his
of
thoughts are his own.
Yeah, with a bunch of other veterans. But that's another one of those things, Eddie, that is so amazing to me, that we're able to do this for our people. That we have these types of connections and people are looking at Goat Locker Racing and saying, hey, We've got this amazing opportunity. Do you have veterans that want to take advantage of it? And then we're able to send some of our veterans.
Hell yeah.
And I set it up in Warrior Base too. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen some hunting and some, whitewater rafting excursions that are like a weekend or something along those lines. But this is 7 full days.
Yeah.
They are going to fly you to Colorado to participate in all these different events. And they're paying for it. You don't even have to buy your own food.
Yeah.
Like,
that's awesome. Holy cow.
That's crazy to me. And so if you're up there in Warrior Base or you know of anybody in particular that would be a great fit for this, they have to be a disabled veteran or first responder. They have to be able to fly out of either Chicago, Indianapolis, or Louisville. A lot of times I think when people say disabled veteran, they think of somebody that's lost a limb or something along those lines.
Right.
That is not the case whatsoever. If you've got a VA rating from the Department of Veterans Affairs for whatever reason, you are a disabled veteran. And you can take advantage of this just the same as anybody else. And if you just want to go hang out with Brian Frawhager in the mountains of Colorado for a week, I mean, I don't know of a better deal than that.
Honestly, it sounds awesome. I'm not going to lie. That sounds awesome. I like, just a little derailing, but that's what I do. I like interesting people. I like goofballs. Dare I say weird people. That's what I like. My job allows me to be around weird people all the time. I love it. And Brian is one of those weird people. I feel like I could spend countless hours around him. I think it would just be a constant cavalcade of just straight weirdness, and I'd be there for it. So if he's going, somebody needs. I'm not a disabled veteran, so I can't go. But somebody needs to get in there and go. And y'all, we need to hear about that experience. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So that's awesome, man. That's really, really cool. That is so cool that they're paying for everything. That is awesome.
Yeah, like everything. I mean, I have seen things where they'll have these excursions. You just need to make it out there. Like they'll everything. You don't, not a dollar comes out of your pocket.
Wow.
You just can't beat that.
No.
And I think, again, this is another one of those collaborations or another one of those things where Go Locker Racing has grown so much as a nonprofit, as a veteran nonprofit, and our name is starting to get bigger and bigger in those spaces, that places like the Rehabilitation, Hospital of Indiana Foundation reaches out to us. Now, I've known Norma here for a little while and things along those lines, which is still weird to me that I know people like that and they text me. That is still like crazy weird to me. Like, hey, who you texting? My wife. Who you texting? Norma Unser. It's weird, dude. I don't think I'll ever get past that. But when she reached out, I was just beside myself, man.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll have a conversation with her this week coming up about some other cool stuff, because she's heavily involved in vintage indie, and we might be able to do some things with vintage indie coming up here and some events with them. So, but yeah, man, if you think, look, watch this, Eddie, I'm going to do my own segue. Watch. If you think there's more that Goat Locker Racing could be doing, we're going to have a survey rolling out here soon.
But wait, there's more.
So I know I talked about it last week. I'm still working on it, but we're going to roll out a survey here just to kind of get some feedback on what we're doing, get some more ideas about what we could be doing, and just kind of be able to touch base with people. We talk a lot in Discord, and a lot of times almost like things kind of get lost in Discord because they just get derailed like way quick, which is absolutely amazing, by the way, because everything boils down to wieners at the end of the day.
So it's hilarious.
Yeah. But this will give everybody an opportunity to just, hey, tell me about Goat Locker. Tell us what we could do better. Tell me how it's impacted you or not impacted you in a positive or not positive. All those types of things. It's that time to get that feedback. So we'll be rolling that out here soon. You'll see it in Discord. When it rolls out, take the 5 minutes, man. I mean, I know we beg you guys for a lot of things. We tell you to go like this and comment on that. Take the 5 minutes and fill it out. It's pretty simple. We're not going to put names and identifying information on it. It's just purely for data collection.
Well, and that feedback's easier to kind of sift through too. A lot of times, people give feedback in maybe not every feedback's frustrating, but sometimes it's given in a frustrating way, and it's hard to really decipher how important that is to you. But in these surveys like this, you're calm, you're in you're not right after a race. and you get an opportunity to kind of just give your opinion. So yeah, I love it. I think it's really cool. And yeah, so make sure everybody's filling that out and doing that. There's no reason not to. It's not costing you anything. It's just a couple minutes, and it's kind of like helping sweep up around your area. You kind of you like to keep your area clean. You like to take care of the stuff that you love, and if goat locker is something you love, that's sort of kind of like sweeping up the area, making sure it stays clean, making sure that you have at least a part in it of making it what you want it to be. Everybody's got ideas about how goat lockers should be. Obviously, you guys over on the board and stuff are sort of steering the ship, but it's good to know from the people that are involved with it every single day, things that they would like to see, and that'd be extremely helpful for those guys. So yeah, I make sure y'all are doing that. That'll be worth your time for sure.
Or it won't, either or.
It's worth your time. Do it. Yeah,
just do it.
All right. Well, what else? You got anything else? I think that's the last little bit of nonprofit. We can cycle back around if we really want to, but everybody's active in chat. Appreciate y'all being a part of it. But hey, look, we got to jump right into the most important stuff, which is celebrating our veterans. And one of our newest SimRig recipients and the winner of the worst name, just the worst name that we have to say, but Alexander Sexhauer. And he is our Warrior Spotlight. So not only did he win the number 10 SimRig, or not win, he received the number 10 SimRig, excuse me. He is also our Warrior Spotlight. He served in the United States Marine Corps for 4 years as field radio operator. He deployed to Syria as part of Operation Inherent Resolve. He is also the recipient of our 10th donated SimRig, and we're proud to have Alexander as part of GLR family. So he was in there in the GT3 race. Got a little frustrated trying to get some stuff going. But Devin Smith got his ass back going. Another SimRig recipient, helping out SimRig recipients. Man, that's what it's about. Damn it, I love it. And
man, Tim Jones just showed up. He didn't hear all the stuff I talked about him before.
All right, we're going, guys. See y'all later.
Yeah. We gotta go.
See ya. Bye.
See ya.
Oh, no, we're back.
Now we're back.
Yeah, so Devin Smith helped him get some mic stuff situated. Yeah, like I said, I forget. Just somebody so new to all this stuff, jumping in. God, it's so much. And so Devin Smith, shout out to him for helping out. He should be my goat of the week. He's not, but he's the honorary goat of the week for both of us, I'd say, helping out. But Alexander posted in there. He was like, you know what? I got frustrated the other night, but I went out there, stayed with it, and got a 3rd place in a race the other day. So how about that? Alexander got him a podium. But we appreciate you, man. We're glad to have you, and can't wait to see you out there on the GT3 series. He's been trying to get up to speed, and I think before long we'll be racing for wins. But go to the week. We just talked about it, and I'm going to jump right in because I'm very prepared today. I've got my goat of the week. Now, if you don't know what goat of the week is, you're brand new. You're like, hey, what is all this stuff? Well, we were trying to pretend like we're a podcast, and people say, why do you do a podcast? And I go, I'm practicing for something. What it is, what that something is, I don't know, but I'm practicing for it. This is just part of it. And the segments are fun just because it gives you something to look forward to, the structure to the show. But one of my favorite segments is the Go to the Week, where we get to kind of highlight somebody this week that we think made a big difference, or something in your own personal life, something for the league, something for the nonprofit, somebody that made a difference, and it's personal for everybody. So Go to the Week is just that. There's no criteria. You don't win anything. You get maybe a middle finger. I don't know.
Maybe.
You might get a thumbs up, attaboy, whatever it is. But it's just spotlighting. We spotlight our Warriors, but we've got. I know I'm rambling here. I'm Ramblesaurus right now, but we got the Warrior Spotlight, and it's incredible. It's one of my favorite things that we do around here. Spotlight not only vets, but also first responders, which is so cool. But sometimes we got people that are doing stuff that aren't veterans or not first responders, and we like to shout those folks out too when it's necessary. So go to the week is what that is. And so this week is going to be Lucas Lyons. You know, I'm always going to be talking about broadcasting. If you race Lucas in the past, you're probably thinking of him. Good Lord, he probably wrecked my ass. You know, he run into me, something like that, whatever. He has been doing incredible job over at the IndyCar. He messaged me the other day, said, when the fall hits, I want to do more. And so
awesome.
I got to shout out Lucas for taking initiative. We've had some really, really great people, so I'm not putting him above others, but I want to shout out somebody who is taking initiative, doing cool things. If you haven't watched the IndyCar broadcast, you got to check it out. He's doing under the helmet little segments in the races, race guides, track guides whenever we go to road courses. He's doing a lot of really, really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to shout him out as my go to the week for stepping up, doing things for Goat Locker that are cool, and putting on some really great shows, man. He's just been doing an awesome job.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it's been incredible to watch some of those things. And yeah, I mean, that's awesome to hear that he wants to get more involved come the fall.
Yep.
It's cool. And you talk about it, quite often is, as these guys are getting more and more reps in the booth and things like that, they're just getting better and they're getting more excited about it. And so that's so freaking cool. But I guess it's my turn now. Even though I was way prepared as well. So my go to the week is Jake Ellingson. He's probably been the go to the week before. He's also a really crappy admin. If you ask
he's a poor admin.
Crappy, poor.
That's what it is. No, it's poor admin.
They're just adjectives. They're just adjectives. That's all they are. Words before words. But Jake, from time to time kind of blows my mind a little bit. Because as we are starting to get ramped up for the fall season, I'm not thinking about what series needs a race control, who's still going to come back and do race control. I'm really not thinking about the schedules for each individual series. And then the next thing I know, I see, Jake in there, he's up in the race control channel, who's coming back, what slots do we need to fill? And then there were a bunch of spots that need to be filled. And then he went out and found the people to fill all the spots for the race control. And I'm like, holy smokes, man, I don't even have to think about this. And then next thing I know, he's shoving schedules down my throat. Here's the one for next gen. Here's the one for trucks. Here's the one for ARCA. Here's the one. And I'm like, holy smokes, man. If Jake Ellingson is not busy getting extremely pissed off during a race and smashing something, he is doing some incredible work behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. So I can't, I talk to him all the time, obviously, and I talk to the Ellingson family all the time. But Jake, I can't say thanks enough for everything that you do. You take a beating a lot of the time. Sometimes you deserve it. I mean, let's be honest with one another. Sometimes you deserve it. But thank you. Thank you for all the help and assistance, and thank you for everything that you do, man. Could not do it without him.
100%.
Could not do it without Jake.
I love to highlight that kind of stuff because it really is. When Jake gets after the race, he gets a little hot under the collar and takes it to the soapbox
just a
little bit, and starts kind of getting after somebody, and then people are like, "What the heck? What's he?" and wonder why a whole bunch of people don't come in to calm him down or whatever. It's because, buddy, he has built up so much credit around here that I don't care what y'all say. You want to know why things run as smooth as they do? It's because Jake's here. Now, if he gets frustrated after a race, so damn what? He's earned it. And the people that these white names I see going after Jake in the soapbox, I'm like, buddy, you ain't earned shit to do any of this.
Good luck.
Yeah, you got to step up. You want to step out. You got to, man. Jake could be flat wrong. I'm not coming in to defend nobody against Jake. So, so anyway, I don't know why I said all that. It's just funny to me that, people are surprised. People get mad after races. I don't know, but man, he does such a good job. It's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. He deserves the flowers for sure. All right, well, let's move on to some stuff that we got going on. We've got some really, I had just a flash of an idea this week.
You did?
I wanted to, we wanted to kind of show some of these sim rigs. We talk about sim rigs all the time. We've got sim rig recipients, and I never thought what the hell is a sim rig? Maybe somebody is watching this going, I'm happy, I love veterans and I love racing, but what the hell is a sim rig? I have no clue. Well, I thought it'd be cool to look through some setups that some of these people have, and it's it's sort of an expressive type thing. It's everybody's got their own way of doing it, things that they like and stuff. And I thought we'd take a little bit of time and kind of look through it, through some of these that were posted today, and look through those real quick if I can get the window.
I love it, man. I think it's cool. Yeah. I think it's cool to see what people are racing with, and some of the different equipment they use, or just the different setups. I mean, everybody, like you said, does it a little bit differently here. So
yeah. Well, we've got Goat Talk Live. If you're not part of the Goat Talk Live Discord, jump in there. That'll be a place where we start to do more and more things. We've had people post things whenever. We don't want to just dump into the Goat Locker Discord. It's full enough. So anything that revolves around Goat Talk Live, we'll usually have you do it over there in that Discord. So so make sure you join if you haven't. The invites in the Goat Talk link part of the Goat Locker Discord. That was very confusing. Nobody's gonna find it. Anyway, let's take a look at these sim rig setups, and this is Kareen Smith. Yep. I've seen parts of this before, but I don't think I've ever seen the whole setup. And this is why I love this, because I love the seat belts. I don't know why. It always makes me smile when I see people who have seat belts in their sim rigs. But yeah, I got the racing seat belts. I mean, those are probably not cheap either.
No. I mean, well, you can get the ones that actually tension up. The haptic ones that tension up, as you're racing and everything. I think you can get them through Next Level. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, things are serious when you got to strap into your sim rig, bro.
Yeah. When they want you talk about pull your straps tight.
That's right.
Kareen can actually do that.
She can.
But it's really cool. I love the zoom in just a little bit. The wheel is awesome. The setup is built into a dash, and she see
built that dash.
Yeah.
She 100% does button boxes. So she has done all her own button boxes and everything like that. I mean, if you ever want to get a custom made one or any of those types of things, I mean, hit her up.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's cool. This is that part of that customization. I've seen people recreate F-18 cockpits and stuff like this, and Kareen has sort of done the same thing. Switches that actually work inside the game to do certain things. This is really, really cool. Got a cup holder over here.
Gotta have it.
Got the mic set up here, triple screens.
No. Eddie, what are you doing?
To strap into your sim rig. You don't have any straps on yours?
No.
But yeah, it's super cool. I love the I don't know what kind of wheel that is. I'm not quite sure.
I was trying to pick it out myself too, and I'm not really sure. I don't recognize that base at all. Because you think you would recognize the paddle shifters, but I don't.
It might be a Fanatec Podium, because it's got the little gold right there.
Yeah.
I know you can kind of put whatever rim you want to on there. Yeah. So I think it might be, but I could be completely wrong. I'm just really going by color. But you can see nice little setup. All the triple screens here. You got the information, the track map and stuff, where you in Discord, where you can see what's going on. And it looks like they might be watching the broadcast also. So I don't know. But yeah, really, really nice rig. I like that one.
Yeah, cool.
And you got Tim Jones here, which I like this one a lot. I mean, it's a very simple setup, but he's doing broadcasting now, so he's got to be a little bit flexible. That's considerations that I have nowadays, where I want a sim rig, I want a full rig, but I can't really do that because it'd be silly sitting in a sim rig trying to broadcast. So he's got all his screens over here. And then a little setup. He's got a big ass screen right here that looks really nice. But the wheel is what caught my eye. That is a really nice wheel.
Yeah, Moza makes some really cool stuff, man. So those guys that bless you, kind sir. Those. Yeah.
I've been holding that in for like 10 minutes.
You don't need to, man. You don't need to hold anything in. Your feelings, sneezes. I mean, you can crap your pants on the show. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So, but Moza makes some really cool stuff, and I think it's one of the coolest things about Moza is they're not that expensive,
Yep.
and they have tons and tons of accessories and upgrades you can do to your wheel, your pedals. They've got shifters, everything.
Yeah.
So that is a really cool looking setup.
I can't really tell what kind of pedals are those. Moza pedals too?
I would think so. I mean, the base is a Moza base, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet you those are Moza pedals.
Yeah, the wheel itself is just fantastic. I think I'm not I think I know the price of it, and it is bonkers. That is a high dollar rim, and but it's awesome, man. It's got so many cool things on it. It's obviously sort of a GT3 type wheel. Pretty sweet wheel. I wish I could see it with the dash and stuff. But
Right.
He's got it all lit up. Pretty cool little setup there. He's got his Stream Deck.
Mm-hmm.
When he wants to do some broadcasting, I think he probably uses a little bit of that, and then probably uses it for his next level mouse pad. Look at that!
I know.
You can see that. I know that logo. It's right behind there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty cool little setup there. I see a lot of people with these racing seats.
He needs a cam. He needs a webcam. We need to see Tim Jones racing.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
got to get on track for us to see him racing.
Yeah, I mean that's 100% true.
I keep aggravating him because he'll be in
not hard to do
Discord chat on the GT3 nights, and he's running race control. And he after Watkins Glen, he feels like he needs it. But I've been trying to put a lot of pressure on him, so I need help from everybody here to say that, hey man, you put this together. Look at that expensive ass wheel. You got this nice setup, this whole deal, and you're doing race control. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
So I need everybody to put pressure on him to get out of the race control booth and get on the track. That's what he needs to be doing. He needs to be racing. We're here to race. Sitting around looking at people driving around the track by themselves. We don't need that. Watkins Glen, we'll never see that again. So get out on track, Tim. You got too cool of a setup.
Yeah, and if you don't show up to Watkins Glen to race Tim, you're fired. How about that?
Dang. All right. I love it.
Just fired. Fired I'm not sure. But
yeah. Jeff McConey here. He's got his setup here. I deleted what he said this was from, but it's a heavy duty looking. Yeah, Victory Sim. That was right. Yeah, I got a heavy duty looking setup here, is it not? Man, that looks like a sturdy gal. But he's got his rig up here. He's got his webcam. He's got two fans here, which I love. You got one from the right and one right up the feet. Now, if any man that sim rigs, you know exactly what the heck that's for. And he's got a nice little seat here. Now, he races in VR, if you've seen him in any of his streams and stuff. So he races in VR, but he's still got the one widescreen deal. Got the Jeff Gordon thing up on the wall. We'd like to see that. But, yeah, pretty nice little rig there. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've seen that a couple different times, and he had that one custom made for him with his colors, and of course McConey set up shop on it.
Yeah, that's nice. Got his mark all over. Now whose is this right here? Now this is funny because I don't ever get to see this side of it, and so when you posted it today, I was impressed. I knew that you had the top on it. Was that suspended from the ceiling?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah. So I picked up that roof off of William Byron's 2020 Liberty University car, and it's got the working roof flaps and everything too. It's right there. It sits right there. The radio box is right there. It's kind of wild, and really, I was gonna like hang it on the wall or whatever. And my brother was over one day. He's like, "You should hang it from the ceiling," and I'm like, "That's kind of dumb," And then I was talking to my wife, and she's like, "I kind of like your brother's idea," and I'm like, "Really?" So it was kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. Because I got to run some lags up into the ceiling and then run, the steel wire down and all that other kind of fun stuff. But it's really, I don't know. It's cool. So yeah, when I get into my rig, I literally get into it because I got to like duck down and get inside the stupid thing. And if you can't tell, I'm a huge William Byron fan and Liberty University fan. There's a couple track shirts back there. There are helmets on the wall, all three of the Liberty University helmets, and Jeff Gordon, yeah. Type deal. And then if you look at the quarter panel back there,
if it rains, you don't get rained on.
I don't, man. So I don't even have to worry. But if you look at the quarter panel back there, the Goat Locker Racing quarter panel that came off of Brayton Laster's car from last year.
How about that?
So that is really cool as well. But yeah, man, I mean,
those helmets are awesome.
Yeah, I got Chase Elliott's from his championship year, Kyle Larson from his championship year, Alex Bowman, because I'm a huge Hendrick Motorsports fan, and then I got every Liberty University helmet Willie B's ever put out. So there's 3 of them, and all of them are autographed. Yeah. So
Do you buy them autographed, or did you go get them?
I bought them that way.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. This is such a cool setup. I'm always impressed. The cable management needs some work back here. If I was going to be a little critical,
I got haptics on the pedals. I mean, there's just wires going everywhere, man.
But yeah, it's super clean setup, and it seems like you keep adding more. What's next? What do you add next to this?
I don't think there's much more.
You gotta get a DeLorean door out here so you can get.
I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot more I can add to this silly thing. I don't know. Just like anybody else, man, we all get heavily involved, and Ray Ellingson, Mama Ellingson, actually provided the decal that goes below my pedals that has my number and everything on it. So when it lights up, my number kind of shows through. So everybody's had a little bit of kind of some influence on what has gone into this. But,
that's awesome. That's a really cool setup. I know you're proud of it. Got Jeremy Garner here. Got a similar type of. I know y'all really like buying like sheet metal and stuff, and I know y'all are always looking on the hunt for trying to go. And Jeremy's the same way, and he's got a foot massager here, which I like. But a nice one thing I noticed right away was this little box right here. I don't know who it's from, but it looks super nice. They got the little flip switches there, all kinds of stuff. Headset on the side. This is one of the cleanest ones that was posted. I mean, you can't really see any wires. Very OCD type setup. Got the little checkered flag little rug that he's got everything sitting on so it don't slide around and scratch up his hardwood floor. This is a pretty sweet ass setup.
Yeah, and he picked up that Alex Bowman nose last year at Hendrick Days. And I was super, super cool. And of course, he's got his Kyle Larson side and all that other kind of craziness. And that's not a recent picture because I think he's been hanging both his championship belts from that Alex Bowman nose. Because and if any of you are like, well, why has he got an Alex Bowman nose on the wall? He was always a huge Jimmy Johnson fan. And please ask him about that story because it has a lot to do with his dad and things along those lines. So he had the opportunity to pick up a 48. Nose, and he did.
Yeah, that's awesome. Trying to see anything. Yeah, there's a trash can that says trash on it, so he knows where to put it.
That's important for someone of his intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, just solid setup. I mean, this is like setup goals. Like if you got you want a setup, this is about as good as it gets. Got instead of the triples, he's got the ultra wide. Solid.
Good looking setup, man.
Yeah, love it. This is Craig Bontrager. This one was super clean. I mean, the right away, the curve of the monitors is just perfect.
Yeah, that's super clean. So he's got a flat in the middle and 2 curves on either side.
Yeah,
I think the one in the middle is flat.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It is kind of hard to tell a little bit, but yeah, that is super clean.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Really nice wheel. One thing I love about rigs the most is how everything is so right there, kind of curved around you, so you get to like my keyboard when I'm at my rig. Or not my rig, I'm on a desk. But if I've got it here, I got to reach over here to my keyboard. It'd be nice to have it like right over here to the side.
Yep. I still don't understand your thing. Like you can't broadcast from inside a racing rig. It's so much easier to do it from inside a racing rig. You're comfy. You got all your screens around you. Your keyboard's close. You've got button boxes. You should just do it, man. Tell
my wife that, please.
Okay, we'll bring her on the show.
Some really nice little memorabilia here, which I like. I don't really know. This is obviously some very personal stuff.
Yeah, I think the whole Bontrager family are here in Indiana. Yeah. I know some of them are firefighters and military and things along those lines, and they've done some late model stock racing around here. As you can see, the number 49 there at Lucas Oil. I believe that's what he used to race there, and of course he has raced the number 49 here in Goat Locker Racing as well. You see the poster from the Brickyard 400. So they've got a lot of racing history here in Indiana.
Yeah, a little rookie, the 2011 Rookie of the Year. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Does that say? I can't see.
What I can't read that for nothing.
Yeah, USST, I guess. Super trucks, huh?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Rookie of the Year in 2011, and then it looks like third place in, I can't see what year that is, but yeah, awesome setup and unbelievable, clean, just perfect.
Yeah.
Setup. So got a little PC up on a stand in the back. And so this was this was the worst one, and sorry, Kevin Price. He said when he put this out, he said, "Excuse the mess," and we will not excuse it.
No, we're not going to do that.
We're going to trash this more than it already is.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on here, and it's sometimes he kind of loses where he's at on the track, and I think I know why, because it's lost up in here somewhere. I mean, he's got this is the actual flight stick for the Top Gun game back in 1976. It's right here. He's got the Camus wheel with the G25 shifter, Logitech shifter. It looks like G25 or G29 pedals.
Yep.
And then it looks like just a regular old computer chair, leather computer chair here. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a rag, there's a screwdriver. My man's doing.
He's got to clean that fan back there. That fan is horrible. We gotta take that thing outside. Give it a break.
What is this right here? It's like hair straightener.
Could be, could be. You gotta do what you gotta do during a race. I'm not sure what half of that stuff is. They're just wires.
Lucky quarters right here. No, I don't know if those are batteries or what, but
they're just wires going everywhere.
He said that's the Atari joystick. Tim Jones says that's the Atari joystick for decathlon.
Yep. Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's got this mounted, it looks like.
To a shelf.
To a shelf?
Yeah, that's some sort of shelving unit that's back over that way. I love the ingenuity of it. I mean, you got to adapt to what you got and what you're working with and slap the sucker together and hit the track.
Well, and normally this is what you're getting beat by the way, guys. Whenever you're wondering what's that guy's setup that just whooped my tail, this is usually what it looks like. Strapped to a desk, just a chair from the kitchen, G25 pedals, and a lot of heart, grit, determination. A lot of got a PlayStation 1 controller here. Got some
Post-it notes.
A lot of Post-it notes.
Post-it notes right
there. Yeah. I mean,
phone holder right over there. Sit his phone right in there, and
so his GPS, tell him where to turn.
He can answer text messages while he's racing. I mean,
the wires here are what's really. As soon as you look at the picture, I don't know where your eyes go. Mine go right here. This is a mess, and you can see right here. It's maybe hard to see, but there is a little wrap he's got.
There is.
Trying to just hold it together, but it's honestly...
There's an attempt at cable management. There's an attempt happening.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Blood pressure meds. That's what Tim Jones said, blood pressure meds.
Probably.
Yeah, 100%. He's got his flashlight here. If the power goes out, I know that prepper flashlight right there.
Yeah.
You buy those from O'Reilly's at the counter. Hey, you know what, Kevin Price, I appreciate you posting this, because everybody was only going to post their super clean setups. I'm glad somebody posted one that was more realistic for most folks. Who is this? I forget who this is.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Jamie Lipke right there.
Got it.
So, one thing I do know about Jamie, she does a lot of DCS, which you can see that on the screen right here. But you see when I was telling you, people make actual like replica units. So they've got, she's got the actual screens right here for each side. I do believe it's an F-18. This is, I can't tell who that is, but I believe that's an F-18 replica throttle. and then this is the VKB Gladiator, one of the best. If you were looking into getting the flight sims, do not look any further than this right here. Don't get anyone cheaper. Don't get one more expensive. This is the exact same one I have, and it's awesome. You got rudders down here. So Jamie's got the full Monty when it comes to
Holy
flight sims.
Smokes. That's wild, man.
Kevin Price in chat being butthurt. Kevin, he said, "Excuse me for not being rich."
Oh, she said it was F.
F15. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So F15 throttle. I love this. Obviously, being a DCS fan, it's so cool to have these panels here to be able to, and because DCS, while it's so complicated to get going. It's so customizable because you can put all those buttons to the actual buttons that you use on those little screens, and so it just makes the experience so much better because DCS is a lot of key binding and stuff you have to work on, and so if you have those screens, all those little switches and all that, it makes playing the game 1,000 times easier. So I love it. I love that. I don't know what kind of steering wheel
is that. A Turtle Beach?
It's
got the Xbox in the middle of it, but it's definitely not Logitech.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, Jamie is in chat, so
yeah. So Jamie, what wheel is that? I don't know.
Yeah, the pedals
look Thrustmaster-y.
They're definitely Thrustmaster. There's a lot of thrusting going on with those pedals.
Yeah.
Oops.
I don't know.
But let's say we got the trash cans over here. That's important. But cool setup.
Yeah, good looking setup.
I love it. Just going in and out, going from DCS to iRacing quickly. I love it. It says HORI Overdrive is what it is. The Hori Overdrive. That's the wheel.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
Huh. All right, then. Learned something new today.
All right, and this is Jonah Colbert. He's got pretty clean setup as well.
Yeah.
Got the PC here with the butt kicker
on
top right there. Really nice pedal setup. That's the V3s.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just clean. He's shown me this picture before, and just a clean setup. I think the sim rig he had before this was a one that he made out of. He went to a Home Depot, got some wood, and just made his own.
Yeah.
So I wish he would have posted pictures of that, but this is super clean. Same wheel that I have, which is I believe the CSL Elite with the NASCAR rim.
Yep.
Nice Apex button box that I think he won from the Apex E-Series. And, nice little Fanatec shifter. Super clean setup.
Yeah. Good looking.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that right there. Got a few more. Lucas Lyon with the
there we go. There,
the Monte Carlos.
There we go. Love it. So he's rocking a handbrake and everything.
Well, he's got the self-built rig, like I was talking about. Jonah has. He's got the wood, all and then everything kind of bolted into it. Got the e-brake.
I bet you that's a comfy ass seat, though.
Dude, so comfortable.
It's got to be. I mean, look at it.
I told him, I said, I posted under there. I said that this is why you burn your tires up so much you can't feel the car at such a comfy bucket seat. He has no idea.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I would change.
Wait a minute. Back up. We got a rock band guy. There's the old rock band guitar back there.
Yes, we do.
So that's always awesome. I love it.
Is it Rock Band?
Yeah.
It's got the Rock Band had actual strings on it.
That's not Rock Band. It looks like a Rock Band one.
That looks like a regular ass guitar.
All right, we'll go with that too.
I mean, I don't know what a Rock Band.
No, I think I didn't see the
six-string guitar.
Yeah, well, maybe he plays guitar.
Wait a minute, Lucas. We need to know: are you playing 6-string guitars over here?
Who could have? We could have had a GLR concert.
Yeah, people have been trying to make GLR songs forever. We could actually have one with an actual 6-string guitar. But yeah, cool. I love the ingenuity of making your own stuff. That's really, really cool. It seemed like it'd be a butthole to move.
No, once that's in place, I think it's just there.
It's there. Well, here's a video of it. You sent a video. Oh, he's got a production set up too, and another seat. Wait a minute.
What happened in that video?
So there's his sim rig, and then you go over here, and there's his other computer.
Production.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
Got it.
Yeah, doing production there.
Got it.
And then
And,
he's got a panel.
and an extra seat. Okay. Got it.
Jacob Ellingson said it's a shitty ass Fender guitar. Okay.
All right.
All righty. And then some, I don't know, some
Something happened
figurines
there.
or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We got turned.
Something.
There's another guitar.
There is. You can see the neck of it.
Yeah, down there. So,
all right.
All righty. Cool. That's Lucas Line set up. Got Jamie Barkus, another clean setup. Some of you are just like OCD clean.
Yeah.
And this is first thing it pop. I mean, he's got LED strips around the bottom of the mat right down here, which I think is crazy cool.
Well, you can buy that mat from Track Racer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And then his rig was, and he's got the 4-corner haptics. Golly, I can't remember who he ordered his rig from, because he had all the orange pieces custom, put on there for him and all that other stuff, because he's a huge, Gators fan.
Yeah.
And all that other kind of fun stuff. But yeah, super clean setup there as well.
Yep. Not much to say about that other than you just want to get in and race. Here's Mark Cofield.
There we go.
Yeah, just
nice Sim Magic bass. I like it. I like it a lot. He's got the old inverted pedals.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I love inverted pedals. That would be tough for me to move away from. I don't think I could go back to the up ones.
Nope.
But,
no, I inverted mine probably 2 years ago, and there's just no way I could go back.
Yeah, it's a specific feel. Like I got my dad some V3s for Christmas, and so I went over to his house and messed around with them a little bit, and I couldn't drive it. It was unbelievable how much pedals make a huge difference. And I always say, anytime you want to know the best upgrade you can get for a sim rig or your sim hobby, pedals. Start pedals. Don't change anything else. Don't add screens. Don't do any kind of crazy stuff. Don't get a rig. Don't even worry about your steering wheel. But pedals make all the difference in the world. If you got some cheapo set of pedals, save up some money, get some really nice, V3s or better. They'll make a huge difference. So I've got a set of CSTs, which they don't even make them anymore. $900 set of pedals that I bought probably in 2011. And if they die, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to do if I lose these, because I'm pretty sure that's the only. If I go to another set of pedals, I'm gonna have to relearn them. So I'll never get rid of these. But yeah, super nice setup, clean.
Yeah,
Got the Mountain Dew bottle, of course.
Gotta have it.
Praise God, baby, come on.
Yep.
Jamie Mullins. I mean, good gosh, that is a beautiful setup. Holy cow!
And it was just last year he built all of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was kind of, racing from a desk before, and then last year, he decided he was going to go all out and build a full rig, because he was asking a bunch of us, what type of rig, what type of seat, all these different types of things, 80-20. So he went full hog last year and put this whole thing together.
Is that the
Those
bezel?
Bezels. Yeah,
to get rid of them. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah.
I like that. And I guess this is the ejecto-ceto cuz button, huh?
Correct. That's exactly what that is. That's when you just you just want to get the hell out the damn seat quick.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, man. Wow, super clean. What's this back here? What is that? I can't really see what that is.
I don't. Maybe that's the way that wheelbase is mounted.
Yeah,
because you can kind of see those are Track Racer brackets, and then it goes up to the base, and I bet you that's just that's how that wheelbase is bracketed in.
Nice,
good looking setup.
A Nighthawk router, I think.
Yeah, sir.
Nice, I like it. Right in front of the return too, so your hot, sweaty feet just get sucked right through the filter. Perfect. Love it. Nailed it.
Stink up the rest of the house.
Noah Hogard, with his, you see,
that is the Turtle Beach one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it's got a built-in button box over here. You can't see it's on the other side.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, that's that Turtle Beach one. No, that's the Thrustmaster.
Yeah, Thrustmaster.
All right, I'm swinging and missing all night here.
Got the VR headset, got the Oculus. with the extra battery. A lot of people do VR, right? And I think it's cool. It's a nice, if you do VR, it's nice because you kind of can save on some space. You don't need as much rig to support like a triple screen setup. And then if you ain't first, you're last. It's something I need something like that so I can look up when I'm having a bad race and I'm like, all right, I need to go get after it. Tyler White, and this is a great one because this is the sim rig that the recipients get.
Yep.
For the most part. So
that's exactly it.
Yep.
That's the GT Racer that comes from Next Level Racing, along with the single monitor stand. That is the Moza R5 system. We get them a 32-inch curved monitor. There's the PC from Alexander PC sitting down there, and then the headset that we give them as well.
Heck yeah! So
that is.
If you want to know what it looks like, that's it right there.
Yep.
And he's been putting a lot of work into. He's been doing a lot of racing. So
we got to hurry up, Eddie.
Oh, we got to go.
Well, I mean, my wife just turned on the popcorn maker.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll scoot on through these. This is Michael McCarthy. The nice little setup. I like it.
If I can make a mild suggestion for him, and again, another great Moza setup, is put a punching bag somewhere, McCarthy. Take your anger out somewhere. Hit something. You got a random gun just sitting back there. I mean, that's a first. Just a random. All right. Yeah. Put a punching bag somewhere, man.
He said these are pickleball medals. So there you go. He said they're not racing related at all.
Hang on.
You never want to talk about pickleball. Now you want to talk about pickleball.
I want to. Never mind. We're just gonna. Yeah.
Here's another. This is Mike Browning.
Yep.
And he's got a nice little track racer set up, and
I have those gloves. Those exact pair of gloves. I never knew me and Mike Browning were twinning there a little bit. I mean, I've gotten some newer ones. I got my American flag ones now. But last season that I raced with those exact gloves.
I just love this. I love these. I love the made rigs like the 80/20s and stuff like this because it's just perfect. Because he's got the little button box that mounts to his Fanatec wheelbase that gives him all of the different wires and stuff. He's got a really nice wheel. I love how far this sticks out. I don't know if that's supposed to be that far or if that's an accessory.
I think that's an accessory. You can buy the extenders to get the wheel further out. Obviously, to get the wheel further out. That's what an extender does.
I love it. I think that's cool. He doesn't have a shifter. He's got the shifter thing, but no shifter. He's got probably paddles. Yeah.
Got to. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a one big old screen. Yeah, man. I love it. It seems like it's tidy too. It seems like you could kind of pack that up pretty quickly. And then here's Regis Clark, another clean setup. This is the wheel that I got for Christmas last year, and it is not the most expensive wheel that they have, but honestly, and I say that because I still think it's the best. Like they say they have more higher quality GT3 wheels, but if you get this thing costs like $220, and for a Fanatec wheel, that's nothing. That's
true,
dirt cheap. And that wheel itself, it's honestly incredible. That's what I got on my wheel right here. Boom!
Look at that.
Yeah, my wife got it for me for Christmas. I had the old F1 wheel, the F1 style wheel, but I wanted something GT3. And I like it. It's a little bit bigger than the F1. The F1 wheel is a little bit smaller, so I love that wheel. I think it's perfect. He's got the Fanatec NASCAR rim down here that he swaps out, same as me.
Yeah, look at you guys.
Yeah, me and Regis on the same wavelength there.
And obviously a big IndyCar fan.
Yeah, look at them Indy 500 tickets from this year.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that Bill Elliott? Okay, yeah.
Gotta be. Yeah, that's gotta be Bill Elliott.
Yeah, it is. So it says it right here.
Well, hey.
So the cool little setups. Well, hey, how about that? That was fun. Thank y'all for showing us the setups. I guess I have to apologize for Kevin. I think he got mad. Kevin, we were making fun of you, but it was for fun, and we appreciate you showing us a real look and not some staged photo like half of these.
I try to tell people all the time, like new people and things along those lines, or when I'm talking to these veterans that get the sim rigs, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to invite you to this cool thing called Discord. Please don't show up with your feelings. They're going to get hurt like super fast. So don't show up with them. And I would probably advise the same here to Goat Talk. I mean, don't show up in the audience with your feelings. It's probably not going to work out really well because we just genuinely don't care about them.
Well, yeah, and I'll tell you what, next week I'll post mine, and Kevin, we'll have you on to make fun of my setup. How about that? That
Love
way
it.
we'll make it even. Well, man, that was fun. Thank y'all so much for showing those and giving us a little insight. If you want to post some more in the Goat Talk Discord in the photo dump, feel free to post more, and we might show some in the next few weeks, next few episodes. But before we close this thing up, and I know Pat, you're ready to go, but we're going to we've got to talk about the first round is done for
Love it. Let's do it. 87 paint scheme competition brackets. Brackets. I know the brackets were a little weird because of who submitted what. So we had this preliminary round. And, and so it's going to be pretty cool to see who kind of advances and who's going to be up against whomever in this next round.
Yeah. So what's funny, I saw some campaigning going on.
Really?
I saw some people campaigning for their own car to get some votes. I love it. I don't that's not cheating in my eyes. I love it. You want to get your stuff voted for and get you some support. I love it. So first round in the books. We'll get the logos off the screen after I just added them back. But we had 2 pre-rounds that are going to move you into the semifinals, and that started with the number 4 of Mike Browning and the number 58, of Jonathan Cofield.
Yeah.
And so there it is right there. And I know who won, so I'm going to tell y'all who won in a minute.
In a minute?
I have to let's do this.
We got to do some things here.
Yeah. I got to get it up where I can. Yeah. So let's do it this way.
Okay.
So I can actually show the winners.
Probably a good idea.
Did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was practicing for something. I don't know what I'm practicing for.
I like seeing the percentages too. The number of votes, things along those lines.
Yeah. Working on it, right?
Oh, I know you are. I know you're doing a great job of it too.
Boom!
Oh, here we go.
Boom! All right. So we had the first round, Mike Browning versus the 58, and by a landslide. And I'm going to tell you, every one of these are landslides. 12-3.
Yeah.
And so the number 4, which, I do like the fake taxi. I love simpler schemes.
Yeah.
But I think the burnouts for Bennett, number 4. Those the black sheep were pretty sweet. So we'll jump him on in there. He'll go against he'll have a tough matchup here against the number 22. We'll see if he can come out on top. Let's go over here to this real quick. We're going to jump right through these. Not going to spend the whole time rambling. And this is the one I saw a little bit of campaigning on. We had the 94, which I think bummer.
Sharp.
This is one of my favorites. Yeah, it's
kind
of a bummer to see this one go out.
Yeah.
But when you put a good wrench goat locker scheme together, well, damn it. You're probably going to make it through. So that 83 is moving on. It'll face the 84 SAVE22 Goat Locker machine next week, which you can already see the votes for it. I don't know why I'll have to reset those votes. The people voting.
Things are happening. It's okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
good.
Then we got this one down here and another landslide victory. I love Bojangles. And I love the Bojangle car, but the 24 Alexander PCs, Davey Allison, look-alike is going to move on and go against Noah Hogard in that 158 machine. So there you go. There are your winners. Those are the ones who moved on. And so you can go ahead and start voting now. And, we'll see who makes it to the next round.
I can't wait, man. There's a lot of this is going to be really, really interesting. Now, if another Dale Earnhardt paint scheme wins this thing, we're never doing another one again because you guys are just lame. If you're just going to pick black and red the entire time, while I appreciate it as those being, Goat Locker Racings, if another Dale Earnhardt one wins, I mean, we're just done. Never doing another bracket again. Not happening.
Yeah, there's some really good schemes. But I don't know that might have been one of the ones that was campaigning. So if you want to win, it sounds like you're going to have to go outside of Goat Locker, go to your friends and family, and start saying, "Hey, I need you to vote," which is another good way to advertise for Goat Locker and get some more eyeballs on this stuff, and maybe even a little bit more eyeballs on Goat Talk. So, all right, well, that was fun. That was a lot of cool stuff. A lot of stuff we crammed in tonight. And a lot of great stuff going on at Goat Locker. Cannot wait for the summer series to kind of finalize, see who wins those championships, and then get ready for the fall. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast. We got a lot of really cool things coming up. If you were paying any little bit of attention to what Eddie said, you got the hint of a new series coming to the fall. Not new to Goat Locker, but it's new to the fall series. So, and we'll have a couple other changes that are going to happen with that, and then we've added some really cool things to the both Premier Series. And so, if you're interested in running in the Premier Series, both Cup on Wednesday nights and Trucks on Fridays, please get a hold of Jamie Barkus. We've been looking at a couple people over the summer that kind of stuck their hand in there and say, "Hey, I want to play with the big boys." And so it is a tryout and those types of things. Entry fee will be $60 per series, or $100 if you want to race both of them. And it's going to be incredible. We got some really cool prizes and giveaways that we're going to do in the Premier Series. So when you pay that money, it's not only to help support Goat Locker Racing and to be a part of our Premier Series and to compete for a championship belt, which costs over $200.
Yep.
But we're going to have Dash for Cash races. We're going to have some prize giveaways during our Premier Series as well. So please come out. But if you're interested in those, get a hold of JB. And then, I don't know, Eddie, stick the dismount, man.
Yeah. Well, stay fast, stay hard, or stay long, and don't be too long.
Stay hard.